Now, turning from the news itself to the people who report it. On Thursday morning, CNN's chief data analyst, Harry Enten, decided to laugh instead of cry as he looked at the latest poll numbers on whether or not the American people approve of the actions of the Democrats that are currently in Congress. And the news was pretty grim. Enten was forced to note that Democrats were going into a midterm year with absolutely dismal approval ratings. And he attributed at least some of their current disfavor with the American people to their recent stunt in forcing the longest government shutdown in American history, and one that ultimately ended without Democrats getting any of the things that they had set out to gain by doing this. On Thursday, Enten shared a video of his breakdown on X, saying congressional Dems now have a negative 55 net approval, an all-time low, and lower than the Dead Sea. Two causes. Dems give them a negative 6-point net approval. And they're at minus 61 points with Indies. The effect? Dems' lead on the generic ballot is less than half of what it was at this point in the 2006 and 2018 cycles. Enten had to laugh a bit as he acknowledged Democrats in the minds of the American public are lower than the Dead Sea. The net approval ratings for Democrats in Congress, the lowest ever. Look at this. Overall, they are 55 points underwater. Their approval rating is south of 20%. It's even worse when you look at independents. Look at this. Minus 61 points. That means that their approval rating is 61 points lower than their disapproval rating. Quinnipiac has been polling this question for the better part of the 21st century. They have never found Democrats, at least those in Congress, in worse shape than they are right now. The longtime data analyst pointed out that congressional Democrats had been up by 22 points with their own voters just in October, and had plummeted from that to minus 6 points with their own voters in just 1 month's time. That's a 28-point decline, falling through the floor. Enten added that while he thought it was still possible for Democrats to turn the ship around and win control of the House in 2026, it was not something that they should take for granted as a given, regardless of that usually being the case during midterms, saying, when you have numbers like this, hold the phone just a second.